Welcome to this presentation presented by Free Range Productions and Global Voice Network. This is a roundtable discussion featuring Gail of Gaia from Free Range with Gail of Gaia, Paul Beener from Global Voice Network, and Dean Chambers. Three good friends with a combined total of almost a century of experience researching and uncovering truth. We just get together and chit-chat and chew the fat. And now you're invited. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the Think Tank. Hi, my people. How we doing?
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is
us.
This is the cooperative effort of Paul and I and Dean. So,
how you doing,
welcome,
guys?
Dean.
How you
Well,
doing?
I gotta say, I'm better than average, I think.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
We've just had kind of like a misty rain for the last 3 or 4 days, and I was out there, got kind of soaked. My friend came over, wanted to make sure my propane tanks were topped off. I didn't want to go outside. I was a little under the weather, and I came in all soaked. So I'm recuperating.
Now, that is one of the things that concerned me about living in the Pacific Northwest. Cloudy and rainy a lot. It's kind of depressing.
Yeah, it really is. It's like London, foggy and rainy. And
they actually say that creates something known as seasonal affective disorder.
yeah,
In other words, you get cabin fever.
Yeah, you get SAD, seasonal adjustment disorder, right? SAD. It is. It's depressing. You need a certain amount of sunlight to get that vitamin D, and that elevates your spirits. Although I just ate a banana, so.
Well, that might help a little bit. If you don't monkey around.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well,
let's get serious.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get a little serious anyway. Welcome to the Think Tank, everybody. This program is right now at this moment, I believe, going out live over at least 12 different platforms. And there are censored platforms and uncensored platforms. Okay. Now, the censored ones would be Facebook and YouTube. So if you're catching the program on Facebook or YouTube, you need to go find the program by going to video.galeofgaia.com or go to video.gvrn.net. Video.galeofgaia.com or video.gvrn.net.
I'd like to. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to say, I'd like to mention Rumble as well, because I know the video.galeofgaia.net goes to Odyssey channel, and some people seem to have problems with it. I'm not sure why, but it's a younger channel, and it is on the blockchain, so that's a good thing. But it is also streaming live on both Paul's Rumble channel and my Rumble channel. And all my channels have Gail of Gaia in them somewhere.
And I want you guys to know that if you want to find me, just go find Paul or Gail. I kind
of yeah. So we're gonna talk about something rather innocuous for about 10 or 15 minutes or so, and then we're going to decide to flip the switch and decide that we want to talk freely. And what we'll do is we'll play like about a minute and a half, kind of a break. Just to give you time to go find the other platform. So,
otherwise, we just can't speak freely.
Yeah, otherwise we can't, because we just might get spanked by Zuckerberg.
I got punched one time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I
Well, I've
hate
been
that
in
when that happens.
Facebook jail and I've been on YouTube getting strikes left and right. I just got done with two of them, and then they just gave me another one not that long ago, and they take 90 days to get rid of them.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
have to be right careful about what I say and so on and so forth. So
and
that's
I
why we're doing this.
I do believe you're being targeted by YouTube because we both streamed exactly the same, the identical program earlier today. You have already gotten a copyright strike on a piece of music that I know absolutely positively for sure is in the public domain. You got a copyright strike on it. I did not.
Yes, isn't that interesting? And it's supposed to be have come from a free library. There's no copyright strikes on those, but they just don't like me very much.
Yeah, and the copyright algorithm is supposed to be this automatic thing that automatically checks the videos. So, how did the automatic thing find you, but didn't find me?
I don't know, but I sure don't like it. But you know what? I'm going to wear it as a badge of honor because that means that I'm putting the truth out with the guests that I have.
There you go. I'm liking it. What do you think, Dean? Do you think it's a
I,
badge
I,
of honor?
I absolutely. I did such a great job over at that FB place that after 13 years and 600 days in jail, they bounced my ass out of there
Yeah. They
permanently.
just deleted you altogether.
That's right. They pulled my. I've been missing some pants too. I think they stole some clothes and everything. So
Oh,
I've been, I really hate to do this but it's like you have to. I've been trying to be more careful and trying to talk more carefully and be more careful what I post on some of these channels. And it irritates me to no end because it is a direct violation of our constitutional rights, our First Amendment right to free speech.
you know,
Now
and,
they're
and
going after religion. They're going after everything. Any right we have, people have to stand up.
yeah, and being careful of your words is just, believe it or not, subconsciously, that's our first step in compliance with what they want.
Well,
yeah.
Shouldn't
I
have to be
can't afford to
careful.
have my channel taken down. I don't like to do it. So
They
that's
know
why
that.
Paul and I have gotten on uncensored channels, but we have to get the people that follow us on places like YouTube and Facebook to move to the uncensored channels and subscribe there so we don't have to play this silly game of not being able to speak freely because it really goes against the grain in
Yep.
my whole being. I'm a freedom fighter from way back. I just know that. Anyway,
Gets me right in my craw. Sticks in there.
yep.
Sticks in my craw. Well, let's talk about a couple of the things we're going to be talking about. There is a there are reports that they are actually sucking carbon dioxide out of the air in the breadbasket of America and pressurizing it, liquefying that carbon dioxide, and pumping it via pipeline to Illinois and then pumping it underground.
Yep.
And we're going to be talking about that.
Totally diabolical.
We could be talking about La Palma a little bit. People checking on La Palma. They're hoping that the lava flow is going to be like flowing into the cracks and kind of create like a slow setting glue that'll keep the island together.
And a major concern of mine as well are the children.
Oh,
So,
yes. Yeah, and oh, yeah, we're definitely gonna be talking about the kids and especially some of the live events that occurred in Louisiana over the last day or 2. They happen every Saturday, and there's another big one coming up on the 20th that is gonna be a do not miss this program, and we're gonna be discussing that a little bit too. We're gonna be helping out, Sterling Hill and and streaming that live, and that's gonna go everywhere. So we're going to be talking about that in a few minutes when we come back on our uncensored digs. And well, then we can just talk freely. Any other topics that we can like give them a teaser on that we're going to be talking about?
Massive resignations on every level.
Oh God, yes, they've been
Yes,
happening
yes, yes, yes.
everywhere.
Yes. Okay. Wow. This is going to be exciting, everyone. So please get over to our uncensored channels.
Yes, go find Gale of Gaia on Rumble. And my Rumble channel, I believe, is PGBeaner. Just search for PGBIENER, and you can find my Rumble channel. That should be live right now. And well, yeah, StreamYard says they're all live.
Can you run a strip at the bottom of the page here that has that information?
Yeah, well, I should have actually set that up beforehand, but it was setting up 12 platforms. Just getting the streams going was
Thank you,
kind
Paul.
of a pain.
Yes, and it takes a while. I have to send him the ones from mine, and then he has to add them, and it's a bit of an involved process.
Yeah, we've got two different networks being glued together by three different streaming services, or two different streaming services and three different accounts. And Gail and I have to get on the phone like an hour and a half before showtime and like pass all the information back and forth so we can configure our fun stuff. But it's a labor of love. We do it for you guys, and we do it for each other because hell, I don't know about either of you two, but I enjoy the shit out of doing this on Sunday.
So do I, or I wouldn't be here. No, it is a labor of love, and I think it's important that everybody knows that. And we all care, and we're all here to help humanity and the planet.
Yeah, and enjoy each other's company. And I really said that the wrong way. I do know that all three of us enjoy this time that we spend together. So I think I can speak for all of us that this is just as much fun for us as it is for the people, for the viewers.
And for the viewers' information, you would be shocked on how many hours, it's because we're really good friends, that we talk during the week. And it seems like we've only talked for 15, 20 minutes, and it's 3-4 hours later. And we've just chewed the fat about everything we can imagine. And so we really do have a good time with one another.
And sometimes we talk too long because I don't get my work done.
Yeah, sometimes we talk too long.
Most recently, Dean and I and Gail were on 3 different phone calls. Like I think Gail was on like 1 or 2 of them. But basically, when all was said and done, after the 3rd phone call, we had pretty much been on the phone for about 6 hours. It's about 4:30 in the morning when I went to bed.
Yeah, I remember that, Paul.
I left before that time. I can't stay up that long.
Yeah.
That was wild. Okay. Well, if everybody's had an opportunity to find the other platforms, or if you've been looking, we are on Odyssey, and you can find Odyssey at video.gvrn, globalvoiceradionetwork.net, or video.galeofgaia.com.
So just click your heels together 3 times and say there's no place like Odyssey. There's no place like, and you can just
Rumble.
show up there.
Yeah, Rumble's a good one because a lot of people don't like Odyssey for some reason. But anyway.
Right. Okay, let's take a break for a minute, 20 seconds, and we will be back uncensored. Thank you for joining us for this conversation so far. It is about time to drop the censored platforms off of the stream. So if you are watching on a censored platform such as Facebook or YouTube, please check the description for the links to where you can find the rest of the program. We're going to take about a 60-second break, give you a chance to catch up with us on the other platforms, and we thank you for joining us.